started back in October. A lot of preliminary meetings. There's a lot of work that goes into this. So we started back in October going after sponsorships and getting our website up. We changed a few things this year and made it easier for the consumer. I've been involved for over 10 years now. This is my first year actually running it. So I kind of walked in not knowing a whole lot, and I figured it out as we went. And I think
awesome.
we broke records this year, which is amazing.
Very cool.
We made it happen.
So 175 plus is what I'm hearing.
We're over 200 as of right now.
Whoa!
Yep, we're over 200 and over $20,000 in sponsorships and donations.
That's amazing.
For many people living in the Pocono Mountains, a popular bucket list item is the Paw Pack Polar Plunge, as they start the new year by taking a frosty dip in Lake Wallenpaupack on January 1st. Over the last decade, people have been freezing for a reason and plunging into Lake Wallenpaupack to raise money for the Tafton and Ledgedale dive teams. The event has changed over the last several years, with the plunge losing its home at Lighthouse Harbor Marina in 2019. Tom Mueller at First Class Marina offered to host the event, and for the last 4 years has grown tremendously in its new location.
Well, it helps support the Tafton dive team, the fire departments of Ledgedale and Tafton. It does a lot for the community because, these guys are all volunteers, so they're spending their time to come work on fires, road rescues, and our goal here is to support these guys. We've broken last year's fundraising records already, so we're really excited about that. And it helps these guys because the dive equipment and all that stuff that they do is expensive, but it just helps. And it's great to see the community and all the sponsors that help sponsor this event come together and really support the community and for a nonprofit organization like the fire department. I mean, how much better can you get?
The Paw Pack Polar Plunge is hosted by First Class Marina at no cost and is run and organized entirely by volunteers. All of the sponsorships and entry fees for the event go directly to supporting the dive teams, with many plungers returning year after year. And we're happy to have caught up with a few familiar faces.
This is your what?
10th.
Yeah! We're talking
Double
10.
digits.
10 times in. Last year was a big 5-0. You made that change. How is 2025 going to change the world for you?
You know what? It's just hi, Tina.
Yay!
I'm planning on keep on moving. I had a couple of medical issues during the year. I'm getting myself together again, and 51's just raring to go.
All righty. Say goodbye 2024. We're doing some more.
Nothing much. I'm excited. This is my 3rd year doing it, so I'm excited to be back. The only one that came back for year 3.
My little one.
Yeah,
the baby.
I'm excited.
That's cool. What brings you out for this family fun festive freezing event? Let's go.
There's a ton of people coming from CrossFit Honesdale. We're meeting them here at 10:40, and we're all plunging together. Bringing in the new year.
That is awesome. So, is this your first plunge ever?
No, we all did it from CrossFit last year, and I've done it with my cousin before. So yeah, this is my 3rd plunge.
Ooh.
Yeah.
She's not afraid a little.
Not afraid.
Chill.
There's no ice this year. It's not even terrible.
Oh, you calling the lake a wimp for not giving you
Yes,
ice?
usually
Come
there's an
on,
ice
Mother
shower.
Nature do better. Ah.
For real.
No, we don't need the ice. We're good. We're good. So, what are you most looking forward to about this event?
I'm not doing it.
She plunges.
I'm doing it with my cousins.
Oh, okay, so there you go. So you get to have some fun with your cousin.
Entire companies and organizations turn out for the icy plunge into Lake Wallenpaupack. And one of the largest returning groups is the team from CrossFit Honesdale. For some people, the plunge represents washing away everything that happened last year in the waters of Lake Wallenpaupack and beginning the new year with a fresh start.
Well, it's my first time doing this, so I figured a lot of things I want to leave in the past, so looking forward to a great new 25.
Okay, we're gonna run into the water and leave those 2024 behind us.
Welcome to this chilly morning and Happy New Year.
So what brings you out today?
What brings me out today is the Tafton Fire Department. I'm ready to do the plunge.
All right. A great start to the year for you.
It just wakes you up. It gets you excited. If you can do this, you can do anything for the year, right?
There you go. So say that again. If you can do this, you can do anything for the rest of the year. That's awesome.
The experience for first-time plungers varies from one and done to cross it off their bucket list to returning the following year to do it again in support of this great cause.
How was it as a first-timer?
As a first-timer, I literally froze the moment I touched the water. I felt pins and needles, and it was just almost electrifying.
Tell me why you would even think about going into that ice pop right now.
Why you want to go in there? Why? Well, my family wanted to do it, so I'm like, why not?
Okay.
And I'm also a swimmer, and I swim in the cold water all the time for the swim team.
Swimming?
Yeah.
You swim in that water?
No, we go to a pool.
Both the Tafton Fire and Ledgedale Dive teams are grateful for the support of the local businesses and people willing to brave the icy cold 36-degree water and the freezing winds of Lake Wallenpaupack, all for a great cause. Stay frosty, and we'll see you at the Paupack Polar Plunge on New Year's Day next year at First Class Marina. And we wish you a prosperous and happy new year.
Are you looking to buy or sell a property in the Northern Poconos? Then your first and only call should be to Davis R. Chant Realtors.
Hi, I'm Lorraine Collins, president of Davis R. Chant Realtors.
And I'm Abby Pittenger-Claus, vice president of Chant Realtors. And we're here at one of our lakefront listings on Lake Wallenpaupack.
Since 1964, Davis R. Chant Realtors has grown from one office in Milford to 5 offices throughout Pike and Wayne County. With more than 90 agents working 7 days a week, we have happily helped 50,000 families buy and sell their homes.
The Northern Poconos is a wonderful place to live. We have great schools and so many activities throughout every single season. If you're looking to buy a home, vacation home, or investment property, we'd be happy to help you every step of the way.
If you're looking to sell your home, give us at Davis R. Chant Realtors a call. Our agents put together a thoughtful but aggressive marketing plan to make sure that your home is put in front of your prospective buyer's eyes quickly.
For more information on the current real estate market, stop in at one of our 5 offices or visit our website at chantre.com.
Well, the Cookie Walk actually began over 20 years ago. I think it started as a small fundraiser. They would actually have a Victorian tea party going on at the same time, and that was before this room here was even built. And then it began to expand about 6 or 7 years ago, probably helped pay for some of this facility here. And then for the general mission of the church, it expanded to over 30 varieties of cookies. And people start in October to put this together. And so each year it's been built and new people have brought new recipes. And they made this as part of the Winterfest weekend here in Hawley. So as people have come to town and the other festivities, they then come here, get their cookies, and everybody tells me, it's great, I don't have to bake, and they can get a variety.
I start around Thanksgiving and freezing and then making the icing. And then Ben made cookies, and it takes hours and hours for everybody. I mean, some of the women here have made 90 dozen cookies and more. So yeah, it's a lot of time. Oh, it's great. I mean, we're all very excited about it, and we love that at 8:30 there is a line outside the front door ready to come in and buy cookies and support the church. It's great.
They put a private JC in it for AI, so that somebody you don't want to take it, you have to take it, or whatever it is. You can't touch the cookies, right? No.
All right, let's keep going. Could I have some Welsh cookies?
Sure.
Maybe 3 or 4 would be wonderful. Thank you very, very much.
I'm done with that.
Ho, ho, ho!
We started this brunch trying to bring more people in around this season. Winterfest started. This was one of the first events as part of Winterfest, and then the horse and carriage started, all of the vendors, there's ice carving. Our decorations that we have here, it's sort of a staple. When people come here this time of year, they come for that Christmas tree or the big fireplace, and it brings so many people in. It's just a warm feeling of being here around Christmas.
Oh, it's become a tradition here at Settlers Inn, and I love doing it. It's such a cozy and festive setting, so I love adding to it with the music, and people really enjoy the harp. It brings an elegant and festive ambiance.
It just brings all the people together and all the shop owners, and we just, just to see all the people happy. I just think just getting together with the folks and seeing the small town feel, and just having our shops open and, being there for families.
During the summer season, there's a lot of activity. It's packed, but I think in the winter, people are a little bit more festive, a little slower to walk around. So there's a vibe that's a lot of fun, and of course, you have a lot of shops small businesses that have a lot of creative items to purchase or look at. So it's just a combination of vibe and little crafts. I think walking around and hitting the different stores, restaurants is kind of like a nice little afternoon experience. Sometimes they'll have special, we had some cider on the road to keep us warm. But no, other than that, it's just a great time of year, nice and cold, and bundle up, and everybody feels cozy walking around town.
Small businesses are the lifeblood of our towns, and when we hold festivals like this, it brings everybody together so that way they can enjoy what we have to offer. Ties into Winterfest with the gifts, the soaps, all different sorts of vintage and antique as well as contemporary home decor.
Oh, they have gluten-free bread. Where?
One street or Church Street.
Okay. All right, see you later.
I have a small one at Star Louis.
A snowstorm provided the perfect backdrop for Roman's Winter Olympics, held in Shahola. Record crowds turned out this year to see what the event was all about. To most people, this low-key event may not seem like much, but to the local community, it's a chance to get together and celebrate the great outdoors while honoring a local tradition that started back in 1986. Events include golf chipping, with the closest to the flag declared the winner, horseshoes. The first team to reach the set number of points wins. In the turkey shoot, the competitor that gets closest to the center of the target wins. Special loads are used for safety. Beer pong is also a Romans Olympics event. The events that attract the most spectators include log sawing, in which a two-man team cuts through a log using a two-man saw, and the team with the best time wins. Another crowd favorite is the keg toss. This event involves a lot of strength and technique as competitors throw an empty keg as far as they can along the railroad track. The keg must land between the rails, and the farthest distance wins. Plank skiing is also a crowd favorite. A four-man team straps 2x4s to their feet and must synchronize their movements to get their team across the finish line. The amount of alcohol consumed before the race often affects coordination. Good thing these teams arrived by bus. The team with the best time wins. Bed racing is another great spectator event. A four-man team must push a specially designed bed with a fifth member on the bed across the finish line. And of course, the best time wins. Teams design and build the racing beds to compete in the Olympics each year. And last but not least, the final event for the day is the triathlon. Contestants must shoot and hit a cast iron pan with a BB gun, shoot an arrow into a pizza box, then run 50 feet and drink a 32-ounce beer. In recent years, the beer used in the triathlon has been non-alcoholic. The Romans Winter Olympics, it's a great way to get out of the house, chase away those winter blues, and see friends and neighbors that you haven't seen for a while. Join us in 2025 for the 39th Annual Romans Winter Olympics. The Sterling Business and Technology Park is currently divided into 23 lots ranging in size from 3 to 30 acres. Each lot in the park is KOZ certified for companies that qualify. The Sterling Business and Technology Park is perfectly located just off Exit 17 on Interstate 84 in northeastern Pennsylvania, just under 2 hours from New York City. If you would like to explore locating your business at the Sterling Business and Technology Park, visit sterlingbusinesspark.com.
Experience rejuvenation inside and out with Northwoods Aesthetics and Wellness. Be on top of your game with our IV hydration and IV nutrition services, loaded with essential amino acids, vitamins, minerals, and powerful antioxidants for optimal health and well-being. Craving for that youthful glow? Our Botox and lip filler services are sure to turn back the clock. Embrace wellness. Embrace life at Northwoods Aesthetics and Wellness. Breathe new life into your wellness journey.
If you're looking for a fun outdoor winter activity for the entire family, consider an eagle watching adventure. There's nothing like seeing the nation's bird, the American bald eagle, in its natural habitat. The not-for-profit organization, the Delaware Highlands Conservancy, operates the Eagle Institute in Lackawaxen, Pennsylvania, on the Upper Delaware River. Their staff can direct you to the best locations to see eagles in the wild and to learn about these majestic birds. The Upper Delaware is a unique place to catch a glimpse of eagles in the wintertime. We have an extremely large influx of overwintering eagles here between the months of January and February that fly down from Canada and northern New York. They spend their winters here because the river never freezes solid, which gives them access to food. Eagles love fish. That is their favorite food source by far, and another reason they come here in the winter. The very first time I saw an eagle here, we were driving along the Delaware River, and the eagle was flying over the river at the same speed and height as the car. It was an amazing experience, and it actually gave me goosebumps. The eagle flew alongside us for about 2 miles before gliding off into the sky. People think that eagles are back in full numbers, and there's no longer a need to protect them. The number one threat to eagles is the loss of habitat. And just like humans, eagles like to make their nests in a lot of beautiful areas, like along the rivers, because of the quick access to food. When people clear-cut trees along the river, it creates a view of the river for their homes, but it destroys the eagle's habitat. During the months of January and February, the Delaware Highlands Conservancy often runs eagle watching trips to give people the opportunity to see eagles in their natural environment. The program is run by volunteers. There are over 60 active volunteers that staff the visitor center and our eagle viewing locations throughout the months of January and February. The eagle watching program would not be possible without the help of every dedicated volunteer. The Pocono and Catskill Mountains in the northeastern United States is an ideal location for eagle watching. There are many mating pairs of eagles on the section of the Lackawaxen River from Lake Wallenpaupack down to the Delaware River. Eagles can be found perched in trees along the riverbanks, watching for fish in the waters below. The confluence of the Lackawaxen and Delaware rivers is home to a very large population of eagles because of the moving water and the currents which keep the river from freezing, which provides the perfect feeding spot. One eagle's nest can be viewed across the Lackawaxen River from Two River Junction. Other great viewing areas include the Zane Grey Museum and Boat Launch, the Roebling Bridge, the Eagle Watching Blind on Route 97 south of the bridge, and driving along the towpath road next to the Lackawaxen and Delaware rivers in Pennsylvania, or along the New York side of the Delaware River on the Route 97 Scenic Byway. For more information on eagles and a map of eagle watching locations, visit DelawareHighlands.org. Wally Ice Fest 2024 and Pocono Pond Hockey. While there wasn't enough ice for pond hockey, there was a whole lot of fest and another amazing day outdoors in the Pocono Mountains.
Mike, you kind of helped set this thing up, right?
Yes.
Cool. Talk to us about it. How was this year?
Oh, it's beautiful. We got the sunshine for the first time since January 22nd. It's not raining, it's not snowing. Downside is we don't have hockey this year because the ice is too thin. We had 42 teams coming in though, and a lot of those teams still came regardless of the hockey or not, because they know what a fun time it is. We got food vendors, we got 2 stages of bands going on. 14 bands total. We got activities, games, contests. Wonderful bonfire. Look at that bonfire. Yeah. Beautiful thing. So look at the crowd. I mean, it speaks for itself. It's one of the few I think one of only 2 winter events in Northeast Pennsylvania.
Very true, very true. And we're happy to kind of hang out with you.
Are you having a good time?
Oh, I'm always having a good time. And seriously, the ice was a big problem. We were worried about it. And you said most of those 42 teams still decided to show up. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they come from all over. We even had a team from Canada come down, and so
I remember those guys from when it was way over the hill. That's cool.
Yeah. Canada, Virginia, South Carolina.
All right.
They come from all over, so it's a wonderful day. And this community really supports this event. People come. I just did a game. People from Aberdeen, Cape May, New Jersey, Flanders, New Jersey, Philadelphia. So that speaks tons. Yeah.
It speaks volumes. There you go. And that is what Wally Ice Fest is all about. It might not have ice this year, but we've got some good folks to hang out with.
Although the ice was thin, the crowd wasn't. And with a host of vendors on hand with something for everyone, we were lucky enough to meet a crafty Pocono entrepreneur who's found a niche market in bespoke flannel wear, which was an excellent choice for this Pocono adventure.
And flannels are for everybody. They're not really like one category of like style or gender or you name it. Like they're for everyone, all ages, and that's what I love about them.
And you're living in the Poconos, you gotta get your flannel on.
Yeah.
You gotta get your flannel on.
It's nice to be outside and getting fresh air.
So, how do you feel about not having any ice?
It sucks. Pretty bummed. Pretty bummed.
But are you gonna have a good time anyway?
Oh yeah.
That's what we're here for.
Definitely.
No ice, but we're still having a good time.
Feels good.
Yay.
To be back in the mountains.
Back in the boonies. Yay. So, of course, we came out for fun, but what else brought you out?
The sunshine.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful day.
Good weather today.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Yes.
I'm here with Wally Ice Fest, so I help out. I'm one of the volunteers. Volunteers is what makes this thing happen. We need more of you. As long as you shovel, come on down.
Oh, no, lovely. Ice shoveling. Because of the ice, you got to clear the ice off and all of that.
Yes, we got to clear the ice.
Well, now we don't have ice to shovel. What are the people doing? Tell me.
Well, people are having fun. So we have built up the music component of the fest over the years. So we actually have 2 stages full of music today, and then we have 1 on Sunday. So today we've got the main stage behind, in front of us. And that's going all day. Stage clearing is playing right now, and there's more acts to come. And then across the way, we've got the Battle of the Benders. So this is a battle of the bands. You can vote for your favorite band. They win a prize, and then actually the Promised Land Fire Department and the other volunteers actually benefit from that as well.
Oh, cool!
Pretty great, yeah.
That's awesome. I should have known.
And we've got fireworks tonight too, so.
Fireworks? Where are you going to throw those off on the island?
Yeah, I think they might go off on the island.
Eagle!
Bald
Eagle! Yes! Now you know, we live in the Poconos, one of the beautiful places, most beautiful places in the world. And we know good days happen when we see a bald eagle. Yeah! So, if you missed this year's Wally Ice Fest, sucks to be you. Get out next time and check us out.
For more information on Wally Ice Fest, check out wallyicefest.com. And don't miss next year's Midwinter Pocono Adventure. Tune in to Wally Life every Monday at 9 p.m. on Blue Ridge Communications Channel 13 for the latest in life around Lake Wallenpaupack.